Yo, welcome. Hold up, man. I forgot to hit the intro. We got to hit the intro.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes. It's the bad Big Sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, pig, woo, pig, podcast, 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 woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, pig, podcast, football, basketball, whatever you need, podcast, woo, pig. Shout out to fans, man. Woo, pig. Keep the support live. Let's get it. Podcast. You know we gon' keep it real every time. Every single time. Podcast. Woo, pig. Woo, pig. Woo, pig. We too cold, baby.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Woo Pig podcast where we're talking about Arkansas football and basketball every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Hey, the Woo Pig podcast is streaming on all major platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to us on all platforms. If you like the audio version, you can find us everywhere. But we really rock with Spotify because you can switch between the audio and the video version. So make sure you check that out over there. And of course, the Woo Pig podcast is brought to you by our sponsors, 3M Electric, the official sponsor of the Woo Pig podcast, serving Northwest Arkansas. They are your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor. As a SDVOSB, they are dependable and reliable with no job too big or small when it comes to your electrical needs. Contact 3M Electric at 479-408-9865. Let them know you heard it on the Woo Pig podcast. And man, just like our intro said, hey, we keep it real every single time. And you already know who I got in the building.
Yo, you got your boy G Holmes in the building, aka Big Sexy, man. Somebody out there holler for me.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir. And tonight, baby, you know what we're gonna be doing? We gonna be sipping. Some of y'all can sip tea, but we gonna be sipping. Who we got with us, man?
Hey, the bad little brother in the building.
Look at
Yeah,
this.
man, just took the do-rag off. You know what I'm saying? Rocking that, I said what I said, Woo Pig. Look at that logo, looks so good. I mean,
Y'all need to get in the man.
man. It's
Hey,
the
man,
boy,
y'all-
the bad little brother.
Get yourself some merch, man. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself some merch, man. You can rock around city, man. I said what I said. You know how we do it.
Before we get going, man, I got to give a shout out to our members, man. Jeremy Robinson, C Love, Boss Hog, Lil Joker, Ryan Walker, Lane New, Matt Lee King, Matt Dingo, Big Man Ross, Dylon Anonymous. That's a cool name. Ron
Dylon.
Rogers. And we got a new one. Live Stream Warrior JJK. Salute to you, big dog. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for becoming a member and supporting the channel, man.
We appreciate you, man. It's all love.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, man, we got a super chat already from hit the wrong button. Not only is he a member, man, he supports us this way. He said basketball team is super trash.
Yeah, come on,
Super
man.
trash.
Bro.
Love this show.
Yo, man. Them dudes is, hey, man, we're going to talk about them. We're going to get into that first. And bruh, I don't know what to say about this basketball squad.
Yeah, we about to get into it, but I also got to give a big shout out to Christian Dean Commons, man. He is a Woo Pig sponsor. Hey, he chose the highest membership you can get from us. Hey, salute to you, Christian Dean, man. Like I said, I'm gonna salute you every time. But appreciate you. We gotta make Big Man Ross the sponsor for the day. All right, man. Let's get to cooking, man. Let's talk about this Hog basketball team, man. Woo. We up 20 points, man. I mean, it's Liscomb. So I mean, I was watching the game, but I was making the famous G Holmes steaks for my wife and watching the game, and I'm thinking, man, we up by 20 points, man. We about to blow these dudes out. I'm watching. I'm about outside in 30-degree weather with a t-shirt on, cooking steaks and just having a good time. Man, I go back in the house. I'm like, hold up. We only winning by 3 points? What's going on? Man, this team is super trash.
Hey, man.
Tell me what you think. Man, let's run through these stats. You got the stats up, G?
Bro, you know I do. So, look, dig this, man. let me run through this starting 5. Bro, we started Brazil, Lawson, White Boy Rick, Davenport, and Slewfoot. Come on, man. That was our starting 5 against Liscomb. Okay, and the starting five is responsible for 23 points. The starting 5. Now, Brazil played 24 minutes. He was 3 of 7. And he was 3 of 7, 0 for 1 at the 3-point line and the free throw line. He had 2 offensive rebounds, 4 defensive rebounds, 1 assist, no steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers. Lawson, 8 minutes, 2 of 3, nothing from the 3-point line. He missed 1, 1 rebound. The rest of the stat line flat, 4 points. White Boy Rick. They started White Boy Rick. He played a whopping 120 seconds.
I want to talk about that, though. I want to talk about White Boy Rick. He
played 120 seconds and had a goose egg across his stat line, bro. We'll talk about it. The next man was Davenport, 27 minutes. He was 3 of 10. What? You was 3 of 10, bro? That's a F. That's 30%. 2 of 6 from 3-point line, 50% from the free throw, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 9 points. Devo Davis. The dude played 24 minutes. He only took 2 shots, and one of them was at the very end of the game, man, to put us up 3. No threes, didn't even make it to the line. And I'm trying to figure out he had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 turnovers. Bruh, that was the starting 5. Now, we can talk about the other guys because the other guys played some big minutes. Jalen Graham played 15 minutes. He had 11 points. Mitchell played 19 minutes. He was actually 6 of 6. So he had a good stat line with 5 rebounds, a block. And so his plus minus was huge with 12 points. Keon Minifield, this is his first time getting cleared. He played 19 minutes. He had kind of a rough game trying to, find his position. 1 of 3. He missed the 3-point. He actually had what did he have? 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He had 2 points. Ellis, turnover king Ellis, only played 1 minute, goose eggs across. I don't see why he should have been playing anyway. Blocker played 20 minutes. He had a flat game, man. He only had 2 points. I ain't gonna go through his stats because they was really terrible. Our next guy, Trevon Mark, he was 6 of 12, 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. He was 2 of 2 at the free throw line, and he had 3 rebounds. He ended up with 17 points with 2 turnovers. Battle, 11 minutes, 1 of 5, 0 of 2 from the 3, and so he only had 2 points. That rounds out our scoring. We only scored 69 points against Liscomb. Now, let's talk about White Boy Rick.
Let me check my guy IG Farbin here in the comments. Calls out the one white boy. How about those 4 black boys? Hey, look here, IG. When it comes to basketball, I don't care what color you is. The only thing that matters is if you can put the ball in the hole. That's all that matters. We used to play ball with a guy named Ricky Miller back in the days. White boy. He could shoot left. He could shoot right. Bust you up. Tell him that's where that nickname
came from. He may not understand. We got nicknames for everybody.
You think it's some kind of Racist thing, bro.
It ain't racist.
White boys that come out and hoop with the bros get mad love, mad respect.
Man, love, bro.
Dude, we don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care about it as much as you think we do. We don't.
Nah,
we give white boy Ricks that come out and bust us up. We give them love. That's why we call Pinion White Boy Rick.
Because White Boy Rick was a cold dude. I'm telling you. So it's by no means a slight.
No, not at all.
When we call him White Boy Rick, because White Boy Rick was that guy. He would come on the court and he would go wherever you wanted to go and give you a bucket.
Man, and I actually want to call out Muscleman for not playing White Boy Rick in a zone type situation.
Bro,
you in a zone. And you got your best shooter on the bench. Muscleman, you stupid, bro. How you not gonna have White Boy Rick in the game?
What's the point of starting him?
That's what I'm saying. What's the point of starting him? That's exactly what I'm saying. The dude played 2 minutes. In the second half, they switched to a zone, and they were out there just passing the ball around like Princeton. You remember back when Princeton used to have a minimum of so many passes before they could shoot? That's what the Razorbacks doing, because it was like they PGs couldn't even get no penetration. In order to break down a zone, if anybody knows anything about basketball, number one, what you're going to have is a shooter. And number two, you're going to have a pure point guard that can break down the zone. You have to get into the middle of the zone and make it collapse, and then you dish to your open shooter. Come on now.
Man, IG, we're going to have to holler at you, my guy.
What happened?
I don't know what's up.
Anyway,
I feel like I'm going through something.
Yeah, for real, man. We don't appreciate that energy in here, bro. We gonna holler at you, my guy.
What'd he say?
It don't matter. We gonna holler at him.
We don't get that like that, man.
Yeah, we gonna holler at him. We ain't wasting no time.
Let's
anyway,
go.
But yeah, man. Overall, man, these Hogs, man. Dude, they playing horrible, bro. They playing some horrible basketball, and this to me is what we've been saying for a long time. Muscleman does not develop talent. He is using the Arkansas Razorback program as if it was pro basketball. I can go get a free agent from another team that you know nothing about, and then you bring him over here because he averages 17 points, Ellis, and you get here and that boy is
super trash.
Super trash. Come
Biggity
on, bro.
fact.
Go ahead, DZ. Get on in here, man.
Yeah, man. Just a tag, clink. All right, man. So I don't understand. And again, for everybody out there, when we critical of people, that don't always mean we want them fired. We not saying we want Musk gone, but we got to get on his top when he get to tripping. That's what we do. We keep it real in here. So last game, getting kicked out of the game over some craziness early in the second half. And then to come back this game and you do some weird lineup, but barely let the guys start play. I don't understand what he doing. Like, it felt like he was trying to punish some guys this game. And I just don't think you can do stuff like that when you know what your team is about. You can do stuff like that when you have an identity. We don't know what type of team we are. I still have not seen a consistent offensive effort with this team. And until that's it, I think Musk need to kind of lay off his high horse and like really try to figure some things out. Like, I don't know. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think, hey, shout out to Box. He says, Musk coaching is real suspect right now.
Facts.
Up and down, up, down, roller coaster season. It is. We've had highs, we had lows, and we just don't even know what to expect out of these guys. It's insane, man.
Losing a 20-point league to this team is just it's unimaginable.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Sam Jones got a good point. He says, notice every team we play now, put us in the pick and roll until we can defend it. Because Old
That's
boy
a
was
fact.
getting to the rim every time on us, man.
Bro,
I'm like,
he was
how's
lame.
the dude slow as all get out? How he keep getting to the rim?
That's because you know why? Because the 5 position is not in the right position. You know what I'm saying? He's allowing his guy to take him outside. You got to be paying attention to the pick and roll. It's not even the 2 guys that are involved in the pick and roll that are getting beat. I mean, primarily, it's that 5 guy. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to protect the rim. In order to protect the pick and roll, your 5 has got to be a sound defensive player and pay attention to the game. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the screener. When that guy dips down, you got to make sure that your rotations are right. That's the problem, is their rotations are wrong. I mean, that's basketball 101. I mean, I'm no D1 coach, but I can play the game. Come on now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. He gotta get these guys to play better, man. He need to just go back to what Musselman do, saying, I'm gonna play 7, 8 guys. The rest of you guys got to get it out the mud. If you really want to play, you got to show me you want to play. Because this 10 guy rotation he got going on, it ain't working. It just ain't working, man. And
It ain't.
let's talk about that. I want to talk about Trevon Mark. I mean, not Trevon Mark. Trevin Brazil. That boy playing, man. That boy playing like he got Kool-Aid pumping through his chest, man. What's wrong with him, man?
Oh, man, I'm telling you, he real spicy. I don't know what's up with him, man. I really don't. But I mean, the dude 3 for 7, 3 for 7, no threes, 0 for 1 from the line, and only 6 rebounds. Man, eat a sandwich or something. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to eat a sandwich and get strong. I don't know what it is, man, but he gets pushed around a lot. Are you watching that?
Yeah.
He very rarely stands his ground. He allows the defensive player to put him in the position that he wants him in instead of fighting for that position. So he just opts whenever somebody puts pressure on him, he runs to the 3-point line. I'm telling you, man, that's weakness. Larry Johnson had never run out to the 3-point line.
Nah. Hey, it's a different day. Different day.
Larry Johnson would come in there and bang with you. I want this spot right here. What you gonna do?
Man, I've been looking for dogs. Graham almost became one today. Everybody else is timid. Hey, Bacchiotomy, he ain't never seen a shot he don't like.
Never. Let that thing ride.
Yep. Hey, man, we got a super chat. Hey, I like Bacchiotomy. We got a super chat, man. The resident statistician. With his 20th super chat on the live stream. We got to celebrate that. Salute to you, big dog. Thank you for supporting the channel. He says there's been a lot of games where the sheer amount of free throws has kept us in the game. Once we couldn't get to the line today, offense evaporated.
Facts. That's facts. No lies detected. No.
Let me jump back over here because I want to highlight a comment from one of our members, C Love. He said he's soft. I'm sure he's talking about Brazil.
I'm telling you, that dude is soft as Sean.
He just don't crash the boards no more.
Hey, mama.
There go that man.
Box says, after the Duke game, I told y'all, same old. The new guard not going to help us because he can't guard. I don't know. He can't guard. He can't coach offense. Hey, man. I say give Minifield a chance. I saw some good things out of him today. A willingness to pass. His defense, he did go out there flying, not trying to block a ball, but he got to stay down. Musk can't coach offense, man. That's facts. That's facts right there.
Yo, hey man, we got almost 200 people in here, bro. Y'all hit the like button, man. Bro, we was up to 195. Y'all hit the like button, man. Let's go, man. When you come in somebody's house, man, wipe your feet.
Hey, Ken Ray said, you heard what he said, man. Hit the like button. Hey, we got Addison Book in here. Boy, we ain't seen this guy in a minute, man. Salute to
What
you,
up,
man.
bro?
Old Miss guy, but he come in kicking it with us, man. We show him love every time.
What up with it, man?
But man, we done talking about these basketball hogs. You know we all disappointed. But man, we about to cook tonight.
Hey man, y'all, everybody go warm up their stove, man, and get the tea brewing, man. Cause we finna be sipping tea tonight.
You heard what he said, man. We about to get it popping tonight.
Hey, we finna tell y'all what smoke is. Let's go.
Before we get into that though, G, we gotta shout out our sponsor, man.
Yo, we like to thank 3M Electric. They are one of our official sponsors of the Woo Pig podcast. They are serving Northwest Arkansas. They are a trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor. As an SD VOSB, now I keep saying this, you guys may not understand or know what that means. That is a service disabled veteran owned small business. These guys are reliable and dependable. Man, no job is too big or too small. When it comes to your electrical needs, call the folks over there at 3M Electric. And make sure you tell them that the guys from the Woo Pig podcast sent you. That number, 479-408-9865. Again, that number is 408-9865. And use the promo code, the Woo Pig podcast. They're giving out some good discounts for you guys. Thank you, 3M Electric.
So it's been a lot going on over here, man, with a lot of the cats hitting the portal, man. They've been hitting the portal. And I think one of the biggest ones that we really was surprised, for me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, Poo Paul hit the portal on us, man.
He did.
And I couldn't understand, like, why? We talking about a guy who was on the Buckets Award list before the season started. He was in prime position because he was gonna be that guy after, you know, Bumper Pool was gone. He that guy now. He about to take over. But then the season goes by, we have a bad year, and he done.
And you remember, he took the most snaps at the linebacker position this year too.
Yeah. Well, we gonna have a lot to talk about, man.
Yes, sir.
Because everybody say, oh, Poo Paul left because of the money. He wasn't making the money. But the streets be talking. The barbershop talk.
That's right. You want to know what's going on in your city? Go to the barbershop.
You heard me?
So guess what? Y'all want to know what's going on up on the hill? Come to the barbershop because the streets been talking, man. And we finna spill the tea. Let's get it.
So anytime you go to a school, you get to pick your number, right? You get a list of numbers that you want. And Poo Paul gave the Razorbacks a couple of numbers. Now I'm basically laying out the things that pissed Poo Paul off to where he said, you know what, I'm done, and I don't care how much money you want to give me. I'm out of here.
I don't care. It ain't about the money no more.
He gave them 3 numbers. Number 11, number 40, and number 15 when he came to the University of Arkansas. When he came here, number 11 was taken by Jaqueline Crawford. Crawford. And number 15 was by Landon Rogers. So he was like, cool, I'll take number 40. And the reason why he wanted number 40 is because his pops wore number 40. Mm-hmm. So he like, cool, I got number 40. He leaves, gets a phone call, said, hey, we gonna give you number 27. I think it'll look good on you. What? This my pops number. I'm about to rep my pops. But you gonna take my number? Why?
And mind you, he's already been buying stuff. It wasn't like overnight.
Yeah.
that they said he's had this, he's already had the request. The request has been like, oh, okay, bet you got number 40. So he's starting to, post he's gonna be number 40. He's doing all of those things. And then what happened, OD?
They gave him number 27. But why they take his number though?
Why they do it?
Landon Jackson transferred to the University of Arkansas. And they gave him number 40.
They gave your boy the shaft before he even really took a real game snap. You know what I'm saying? They felt like this dude right here was worth more, so they took his number from him. Man, disrespectful off the rip. Where I come from.
Crazy work. And mind you, again, the numbers was 11, 15, and 40. He wore number 11 in high school, I believe.
Yeah.
40 was to represent his dad. So that's two big numbers that y'all done just took away from me that I was really willing to build my legacy on for this program. Just keep that in mind.
And we gonna keep building this Poo Paul situation.
Hey, we cooking. We got several pots on the stove, baby. It ain't done yet. Y'all just get your plates clean.
So
that's strike one.
So the players get to vote on who the team captain is. Oh, now as fans, we making videos about the Arkansas Razorbacks, right? And we like, yo, Poo Paul. We like Poo Paul. We all in.
Everybody all in.
So us as fans, we see Poo Paul as the guy that's gonna run the show. So we know if we was on the team, guess what we probably gonna do? We gonna vote for Poo Paul.
I'm voting for him. I'm gonna vote for him.
I never seen a team not vote they starting middle linebacker as some type of captain. I never seen it.
Exactly. Because he's the play caller. You feel me? He's the one that gets everybody in the right position. He's the guy that gets everybody in the right position on the defense. He is reading everything. You know what I'm saying? Your starting linebacker, that's the guy. He's a play caller. And normally, under most situations, he is one of your captains. Go ahead and cook, O'Day.
But guess who the captains was of the defense? Landon Jackson. And a guy that none of us know.
None of us.
Trajan Jeffcoat.
What?
And you know kids run their mouth. They talking, hey, man, we didn't vote for him.
We didn't vote for him.
We didn't vote for that dude.
We voted for Poo Paul.
That's word on the street.
That's word on the street, man. That's strike two in my book. So you mean to tell me everybody on the squad, on the defensive squad, voted me as the captain? Voted me as the captain when y'all put out the vote. And then you pick some other sucker that don't nobody know?
Man.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to read my super chats. Then I'm going to come back and we going to cook a little bit more.
We still cooking now. Y'all don't go nowhere. We cooking.
It's going to be a long one tonight, guys. It's going to be a long one tonight.
Hey, we cooking one of them dinners that your mama invites you over and she say, man, wear your buffet pants.
Box says, Paul didn't leave because of the money. We know. We talking about it right now.
We know.
Shout out to Boss Hog, man. He said Poo Paul dad loved Pittman, but Pittman did his son in at the end. Man, that's facts. That's facts. We talking about it.
We cooking tonight, baby.
Yeah. So so let's say you guys, you got a little hoopty ride, but you got a little hot date. What you gonna do to the hoopty ride?
Bro, what you gonna do? Hey, little brother, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? You gonna take your gal out. You got a raggedy car, but it run.
Hey, I know from experience. You feel me? I just got right. Shout out to Box. But I'm gonna go to Splash. Give me one of them little discount washes. You know what I'm saying? $7.99, whatever it is, $10.99, and I'm gonna wash that little coupe up because this all I got.
That's it. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna put some tie shine on it, man. I'm gonna make sure it's smelling good in there. All that. make sure my tunes is working so she can listen to something she want to listen to while we ride. So that hoopty, we gonna call that hoopty Poo Paul.
Yeah.
OD, that's cooked.
So you got a chance. You know, you're gonna make sure that the hoopty ride looking good. You're gonna make sure that. So when you pull up, you be like, oh, you clean up the car. So I don't know if you guys remember this tad bit, but Poo Paul was up for the Buckets Award. And Pittman
and
was.
Well, tell them what that is, though. Break it down for them. The Buckets Award is for the best linebacker in the country.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a lot of linebackers. So to be in the running for that is huge for a player, but it's also huge for the university. Keep cooking, OD.
So Pittman is having some form of press conference, and the guys asked about Poo Paul and what Pittman do. This is, you can go back and look at this. Pittman said, I don't know if he's the best linebacker in the room. Now, I don't know where y'all guys from, but where I'm from, I'm gonna big up my guy. I'm gonna big up he's that guy. This is one of my best players. I'm gonna make sure that he shine.
This is my one opportunity to really, broadcast the talent that my team has, what my defense is doing, and the guy that's should have been the captain. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all putting all these pieces together. He all of a sudden he ain't the captain, and then we ain't gonna pump him up. You feel me? All of a sudden he ain't the best linebacker in the room. Who else was in that room? Y'all want to go ahead and say it?
Jaheim Thomas, Greer, Jordan Cook, Brad Spence. Hey,
Manny
that's
Powell.
all I can think of off the top of my head.
And what's the other dude name that we hate so much? Hudson Clark.
Oh no, he a DB. We gonna leave him late. We gonna leave him to later.
We gonna cook on him too. Y'all don't worry about it. We gonna get to him too.
That's three strikes, man.
That's three strikes.
But Poo Paul gave him another chance, man. Poo Paul is hot because these cats out here making all this dough, and they ain't playing hard. So word on the street is, during the Auburn game,
this the straw right here. This the straw that broke the camel's back.
Before we get into it, let me break it down just so y'all can a quick little overrun so y'all can see. He gave Arkansas, for all y'all people out there saying Poo Paul left because of the money. We want y'all to understand all these strikes we giving y'all. You got one, he didn't get the number he wanted. Cool. Still did his thing. Two, he didn't get the team captain award after everybody said that they voted for him. Okay. A regular player would have quit, but I'm Poo Paul. I'm gonna keep going. And then three, you had the last incident we just talked about, Pittman downplaying him in front of cameras. So my bad. I just wanted to catch everybody up that might just be tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button.
Absolutely. So, looking at my notes here, the last straw, during the Auburn game, the players on the defense were like, yo, bro, we being held. We being held. Hey, go talk to coach. Let him know we being held out here. So word on the street is, Poo Paul goes to Coach Pittman and say, hey, coach, we being held out here. Pittman looks that man in his face and says, hey, man, shut the and play.
That's what he told his star player.
And that's the proverbial straw that broke the camel's back.
That was it. He ain't playing here no more. You gonna tell me that I'm the star player? I done took all these L's for you and this team. I done sacrificed all of these tangibles that we just talked about. And I'm coming to you as a player, as your number one player, your play caller on the defense. And I'm saying, hey, coach, could you maybe say something to the refs? They holding us out here, man. Tell them to take a look at it. And that's what your head coach tell you. We cooking tonight. We cooking tonight. I'm telling y'all, get your plates cleaned off. Hey, we ain't even got to the dessert yet.
Hey, and I'm sitting here telling you, we talking. This ain't just no regular old Joe Blow coming in the barbershop talking. Hey, this credible information, bro. Hey, somebody came in the barbershop and just really started talking today. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Evan Gully, man. He said, here's some of my birthday money from 2 days ago. Love the show. Oh, and OD. I saw Jacksonville State just won their first bowl game. I'll take Rich Rod now. Hey, y'all didn't want to hear me when I told you about Rich Rod. Y'all didn't want to hear your boy. This all good though. It's all good, man. Hey, man, thank you for supporting the channel, man. We appreciate you. Man. So that's the situation with Poo Paul, but we ain't done cooking yet.
We ain't done
cooking. Y'all remember that receiver we used to have that was pretty good on kickoff returns that we didn't see him play at all this year? Not even one time, not one down. But you never heard anything. What happened to him? Did he break his ankle? What happened? Bryce Stevens.
Ooh, Bryce Stevens. Y'all remember him?
One of the first people to hop in the portal. I wonder why.
He jumped in the portal.
He hit the portal as soon as it said 000 on the clock.
He jumped in the portal immediately. Would you like to know the reason why?
Wonder why.
Out of all the people we had playing, and probably none of us really looked at this because it's the kickoff team. But you sit there and you say, well, we got Santana back there. Yeah, Santana is a track star. We don't know if he's a football player yet, but we done seen Bryce Stevens be a football player. So let's just hypothetically say they had Santana out there and Bryce Stevens. But instead of having Bryce Stevens out here, who they have? Dylan Haas. You like Dylan Haas?
Who the heck is who? Dylan Haas. Who is that?
That Luke Haas brother.
It's Luke Haas.
I know the last name.
You see this favoritism we feeding to y'all. You know what? Hey, shout out to Scout King Refugee, because he been saying it. I wish I could get him on the show tonight. He been telling us this, but we didn't want to listen to him. We thought he was crazy.
We cooking him
I
now.
still think he's crazy. He just got lucky.
He got lucky and hit one. Hey, man,
let's keep cooking, man.
Wait, hold on. We ain't gonna just skip past that little entree. So you got an inferior player out there playing because his brother is one of the star receivers. So that's what they call the proverbial package deal. That's a package. He gonna be favored to play so his brother can play. You feel me? Is y'all picking up what we putting down? This your head coach, Sam Pittman, that everybody, we've been saying that sucker need to be gone. This Sam Pittman. We finna keep cooking. Let's go. We ain't done yet. We ain't done. We cooking. Let's go, OD.
Yeah, let's keep. I'm gonna respond to my boy 501 Ike. He says, keep it a buck though. Y'all speak in two ways. Y'all call kids soft one day, then say coach is disrespectful the next. Would y'all be mad if Bobby P told his players to shut up and play? I don't personally have an issue with somebody saying just shut up and play. I ain't got an issue with that. But this is my star player coming to you in one of the most important games of the season.
Yeah.
And you don't even listen to me. You don't even listen to him. But I mean, what more can you expect for him to do after all he did to Poo Paul? He disrespected the man every way he came.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
we're talking about it's about situation. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about what situation is it in. You know, as a head coach, you have got to be able to see a situation. You know, that's part of that is being a facilitator. And in this situation, man, that wasn't the time to do that. It wasn't the time to do that. I don't have a problem with players being coached hard. That ain't my issue. My issue is in that situation when it was on the line and you needed that dub. Okay. Keep cooking, OD. Go ahead.
On this
go ahead. Go ahead and get him. You got something to say, Deezy?
Yeah, just real quick to wrap it up. I ain't gonna be too long, but you gotta understand, like they said, it's situational. It's a whole different thing for when you call a play and a player come and be like, "But coach, I don't want to." Hey, shut up and play. I can understand that. But when it has something to do with a penalty, where all you asking the coach to do is just tell the ref to look at it, and he like, man, shut up. Like, so that means you have zero respect for me whatsoever. But I'm done.
I'm gonna read this super chat. Mama,
there go that man.
Hey, boxes. He's shooting he's shooting shots out here. He said, "Man, Paul gone at Ole Miss at that, so I don't care anymore. Time to move on. Paul wasn't even better than Drew Sanders. It might not be better than Brad Spence. Give me that Georgia 5-star linebacker, and we good." I feel what you're saying, Box.
It's the principalities.
But if you treat one of your star players like that, you gonna treat all the other ones the same way.
Yeah, man. We ain't done cooking yet. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge the meal. Don't judge the meal until you get everything, baby. We ain't done cooking. Let's go.
So
and it's a bigger picture to all of this. So everybody hang on. I disagree with you though, Box. I think Poo Paul is legit. I think he just, after fighting through the, you know what I'm saying? Imagine you a great worker and your boss just been tearing you down for years. Eventually it's gonna start to show in your game. And that's just the real thing about it. But even outside of that, we paint a bigger picture. So y'all just hang with us.
Yeah. Hang with us, man. We paint a portrait. It ain't a picture. It's a portrait.
It's a portrait, baby. And we about to cook. We about to keep cooking, man. We're gonna talk about Ty Washington, man. He was on that thumbnail. Ooh. Now, if you think about Ty Washington, when we was doing Meet the Hogs, you got to think back for when we was doing Meet Hogs, and we was going through the tight ends, and we was like, why is Ty Washington number 6?
Why is he that far down the depth chart? All of his numbers, all of his spring workouts, everything. He killing it. But he was number 5, or was he 5?
Bro, he was buried at the bottom. He was buried at the bottom.
Why was that? Let's cook.
So him and Luke Haas was battling for that number 1 spot. And they told Ty, hey, look, man, you gonna be you ain't gonna be starting. So he cool, he like, all right, cool. This word on the street that he goes to the tight end coach and say, hey, well, what I got to do to make sure that I get on the field? They told him, hey, man, you probably ain't gonna see the field. What? Next thing you know, he down at the bottom of the depth chart.
Buried.
But I'm gonna get you guys to think for a second, right? If you buried on the bottom of the depth chart, when Luke Haas get hurt, how are you now the number 2 tight end?
Yeah, now you're getting all the starts.
Them numbers don't make sense to me or you.
Don't make sense. Guess
why?
You
know what the word on the street is?
You want me to tell him?
Go ahead and give it to him, G.
Hey, because he was the only one that knew the playbook. They had to come to him. They had no choice but to come to him, because out of all them other scrubs that they put him below, he knew every play in the playbook. So they had to jump him up to the starting position. And what did he do when he got in there, little brother? Tell him what he did.
Ball. Hey, that boy balled out, man. And if you need any proof to what we saying, go look at the press conference after his first big game. Pittman didn't. I was wondering back then why Pittman didn't just seem super excited that he balled out. It was almost like he was mad that people was trying to tell him what to do. Everybody was like, man, give him more playing time. Pittman like, yeah, well, we'll see. We still got other guys. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Facts. We giving y'all the real tea, man. The streets been talking, man, and they done came into the barbershop, bro. The streets talking. We finna expose them. We pulling everybody out.
So after the season, you know, there was a report that Ty Washington hit the portal. They said he had he wanted to get a meeting with Pittman. And Pittman told him, hey man, if you want more money, you can hit the portal.
There ain't gonna be no meeting. He didn't even want to meet with him. If he thinking it's about money, he wouldn't even meet with the boy. Wouldn't even meet with him.
But this the thing though. This is this word on the street, right? They said Luke Haas went in there and said, "Hey,
I'm
bro,
leaving.
I'm leaving." So they kicked him down with the 300 stacks to stay.
300 done. He got a 300 done deal now.
300.
But he wouldn't even have a meeting with your boy.
Also, word on the street is I don't know how true this one is, but they said it's a walk-on tight end that made more NIL money than Poo Paul and every other tight end except for Luke Haas. Houseway. That was word. I don't know how true that is, but I'm just telling you. Telling you.
Hey, the word on the street, man. And, hey, man. Hey, I'm taking everything else. Word on the street is what it is, man. I'm telling you.
Man, we gonna keep cooking, man. We've been cooking for a minute, but we got to get this, family. We got to get to it tonight. I told you it was gonna be a long one. It was gonna be a long one. Hey, let me ask y'all this though. Y'all a middle linebacker, right? It's 2 games left in the season. I ain't hurt. I got 87 tackles. I need 13 tackles.
You got 90 tackles.
I got 90 tackles. 2 games left. I ain't hurt. FIU in Missouri.
You only need 10 tackles to be at that 100-yard, the 100 tackle mark. And everybody knows that solidifies you.
Huh.
Yeah.
Last 2 games of the season, you don't play.
Last linebacker to get it was who? Bumper Pool?
Bumper Pool.
To hit 100 tackles, I think, as a linebacker. Because I don't think Drew Sanders hit it that one year.
Jaheim Thomas had 90 tackles going into the FIU game in Missouri. But they say he wasn't even hurt in that FIU game and he didn't even see the field. I need 10 tackles, bro. You won't let me be great? No, what? How is it that I can't get on the field and get 5, 6, 7 tackles? I've been getting 8. Bro, let me eat out here. I want to let me eat. But you stopped this man from getting 100 tackles, bro, because you didn't want to play him? Come on, man.
Yep. They didn't play him on purpose.
Bro.
Hey, they saying Sam Mbake in the chat. Is Sam Mbake really in the chat? Comment, Sam, if it's really you.
Hey, Sam. Hey, man, word on the street. I heard about Sam Mbake today. That man, he didn't even do nothing, man. They say he got a little speeding ticket, man. They kicked him off the team, man. They say he wasn't even really no troublemaker. Man, I heard so much today, bro. It was crazy.
I know, right?
I didn't even put that on the show notes, bro. But if Mbake is in the chat, man, we want to hear from him.
Hey, bro. Hey, stay in here, man. Now, stay in here, bro. We're going to open up the hog pen. We're going to put a link in the description, man. You can come on and state your case, man. It's the barbershop.
Man, let's keep cooking, man. We got 2 more topics. Jordan Crook also hit the portal.
Yup.
We ain't see much of Jordan Crook, but we was real high on him. We really thought that he was going to be that guy. We was going to see a lot of him. But y'all remember when he smoked Tesla in practice? Y'all remember that clip? I wish we had it. Everybody remember that.
Hey,
everybody remember that. He lit him up.
Early before the season started. It was like, I want to say around fall camp. And it was a video of somebody smoking Tesla, like an old school 80s hit.
They clamp the teeth together. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, word on the street is that Sam told him, hey, Tesla is not replaceable. You are.
Bruh. Dropped him out of the rotation. Dropped him out of the rotation because he hit they mans too hard. Dropped him out of the rotation, bro. Now he gone.
Jackson Lee said, "Word on the street ain't worth diddly." Squad. Hey, you right?
Okay.
You have a right to your opinion, my guy.
You got a right to your opinion, bro. We don't divulge our sources, but if the streets be talking, bro, you can say it you want to. You can you say it you want to. Word on the street.
Hey, last but not least, man, if this is definitely Mbake, man, we want you to come up. Hey, we gonna have it just you on the squad. Because we want to talk to you, and I'm sure everybody else want to hear from you.
Yeah,
I heard Sam trying to get Hudson Clark to come back to the school, man.
Bro, they say he out here pleading with him to come back.
Bruh.
Hudson Clark?
Ooh, I almost said that word. I almost said, bruh. We don't, hey, Sam, if you hear nothing else, do not bring Hudson Clark back to school. We tired of him. We don't want to see him. We've been complaining about this fool for years. Stop it.
Terrible.
Stop it. We don't want to see him. We done with Hudson Clark. Even Trey Biddy done with Hudson Clark. Don't bring him back. No. I don't know what you trying to do. He done, bro. He can't guard nobody. Nobody.
He terrible. That dude is terrible.
And the biggest piece to take away is they saying Pittman is fighting for him. Mind you, when Poo Paul was talking about hitting the portal, Pittman was like, let him go. Let him get out of here. We don't care. And you
Pittman
fighting
said,
for
"Let him
Hudson
go."
Clark over Poo Paul? Man, and I want to disagree with all y'all in the comments saying that Poo Paul wasn't even our best linebacker this year. He was top 2. Him and Jaheim was battling it out every game. What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we gave y'all the black 2 sugars, man. I got my hair cut. I got a fresh cut today, man. I've been in the barbershop all day. I'm telling you, we done heard it. So,
what's the frequency says? I appreciate the passion behind this show, but you guys are operating under rumors and misconception from kids. All disgruntled employees dislike their former employees. Come on, guys, be better.
See, that's where you're wrong. See, here's the difference. Let me get him, OD. When you pick up your newspaper, say you read the Wall Street Journal. If you turn on your TV, I don't know where you're at. If you listen to 4, 7, 11, 16, 38, it don't matter. When them dudes come on there and they say, sources say, you don't question them. Now, the barbershop, let me give you a little background of our culture, bro. The barbershop, when you see everything happening out here on the streets, it be people out watching, people knowing what's going on. They don't talk to the police. They don't talk to reporters. They don't talk to nobody else. But they'll come to the barbershop and be like, hey, y'all know who did that around there. You know so-and-so did that because I was out there and I seen them do it. So don't question what we telling you. You can take it for what you want to, but we told you this the barbershop and the streets be talking. We give to you. We don't work for nobody. We don't work for 4, 7, 11, 16. I don't work for the University of Arkansas. I don't work for none of those folks. So I can give it to you raw and uncut. So this is what the Woo Pig podcast is all about, baby.
Absolutely. And I'm going to say one other thing. You think players and parents, they just rocking with us for no reason? They rocking with us because they know we tell the truth. They rocking with us because they ain't had nobody else to talk to about what's really going on. Bro, I'm telling you, if you saw the messages I get, you wouldn't be sitting here running your liquors talking about, oh, they just mad. Bro, let's keep it a buck, bro. Hey, everybody got a story to tell. They got to have a right to tell their story. I talked to a receiver. Right. I talked to a Razorback receiver just yesterday, and he basically was like, "Bro, I would love to come on your show, but I can't. It would serve me no good, and I understand that it would serve him no good to come on the show and talk because it puts him in a bad position. But bro, I'm gonna say this, man. A lot of the cats ain't being handled right. Favoritism, the best players are not playing, and we wasting talent, bro. And this is, I'm gonna say one more thing. This is why I love the fact that they got Bobby Petrino.
Because he don't care.
He don't care. All he sees is W's and L's. And he getting more W's and L's. So I'm sorry. we exposing what's really going on. And thank goodness Bobby Petrino is back. And Sam Pittman is just a figurehead. He ain't running nothing but his liquors. Anyway.
That's it. Now, we've been cooking, man. Y'all got your dinner, man. Y'all sit back and enjoy that. We finna open it up, man. Hey, Mbake, man. Hey, man, come on, bro. There go the link in the description. Just click that, man, and come on in and let's talk about it. It's the barbershop, man. You may need a little tight fade or something.
Absolutely. Hey, but let me read my super chats real quick. I got a couple of them that I didn't get to. One came from, did I read that one? Box. We all know Pittman sucks. Guess who not doing the hog pen tonight? Yeah, we are. We I'm telling you, it's gonna be a long one. We here for a long time tonight. Hey, shout out to JJK. He says, I'll take a quadriplegic over the head coach we got.
No, over Hudson Clark.
Hudson Clark. Okay, cool. Yeah. Shout out to JJK. Oh man, let's get back to it, man. Box pop right in that thing, didn't he? Ooh, mama.
There go that man.
All right, Box. We back. It's the hog pen time to talk.
OD,
man.
OD.
What's up?
I'm gonna start out with this one. Why you take Mbake, whatever, what is his name?
Sam Mbake.
Why you take his comment down when he said something about Enos?
I didn't.
I
was just clicking on comments.
No, you don't say it. You don't comment everything he said until he said somebody Enos. What did he say about Enos?
He said if I was playing Enos would, I gotta go back and find it. But if I was playing Enos, would have never got fired.
Exactly.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't take it down. I was just clicking through comments.
Hey, but check this out. I kind of agree with everything y'all said tonight about what's going on the hill. But guess what? It's been going on since we've been born. It ain't just started this year.
That's facts.
Twisted.
That's facts.
So this been going on before we was even born. And so it just happened to show its ugly face this year. It done showed its face before. It didn't matter then. It ain't gonna matter now.
Yeah.
Right.
That happens.
Yeah.
It'll continue to happen. Until, remember I told y'all when I said the president needs to leave?
Mm-hmm.
The president been there a long time. He still got an old Southern hospitality in his blood. Longer, and he the head of the snake of the Arkansas Razorback sports. Long as he's still there, you got this same problem every year. It ain't gonna change. You can't change parts of the body if the head still got the brain that's working. You got to change up top and work your way down.
I heard you, Box. Box said what he said. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But Box, what you think about that meal we just put on the table for you, though?
Well, I expected that meal. We ain't played good in Little Rock. We can't play good at home unless we play in a top 10 team. We can't do nothing on the road. So, y'all talking about what y'all just said. I thought you were talking about that Razorback game, but what
we can talk about that too.
Got through saying, but what y'all got through saying, it ain't nothing new to nobody on here. Nothing y'all said is new. Y'all said been going on longer than all of us been alive. It just started with Poo Paul, and it just started with the Hudson Clark situation. It didn't start with the walk on tight. That stuff been going on forever. This year.
Yeah, you right. I can't even hold you on that, Box. I can't even hold you.
About when y'all was go ahead.
Gonna say, but at what point do you have to say? I mean, it's detrimental to the program. You feel me? is detrimental to the program. That's all I'm saying.
It don't matter if you still got the president, board of trustees, and all the boosters the same people. It was 30 years ago.
Mm. Hey, who got that feedback?
So we got Woo Pig 00 in the building. Hey,
Double
and we
O.
got Tonka Todd in the building.
What
Sam
up,
says
Tonka?
just go back and watch. Go back to the spring. They brought in 3 receivers to replace me. Hey, man, maybe we need to holler at Petrino, man. We need to get you back out there on the hill, man. But let me read my super chat real quick, man. Where that? Mandingo Jr. says, what Box is saying is facts. That's why the Hogs are in the state we are in. Hey.
Hey, change your name, dog.
Mandingo Jr.
Hey, it's all love. Yeah, I'm glad OD read it because I wasn't reading that one.
Hey, man. Hey, Woo Pig 00. What you
up,
think about
baby?
what we was talking about tonight, man?
What's happening, fellas? G-Hog,
You got it.
what's going on? Man.
What's up, baby?
It was rough. It was rough, man.
Mm.
Y'all got me together?
Yeah, we hear you.
I probably got a little cutback, man.
Yeah, you
Okay,
do.
y'all got me, man. Man, hey, I'm just gonna say I'm putting like how everybody else was, man. It was pretty super trash tonight. It was pretty trash tonight, man. We got a lot to clean up on. I'm not really too. I'm not. I mean, I am surprised at what Musselman did tonight, man. Running that 9-10 rotation, but like y'all say, man, I think he gotta probably tone it down. You know what I'm saying? Back to like 7-8 guys. You know, so we get a feel for everybody. But I think with them putting Minifield in, you know, he was just trying to see what rotations he could throw in there, and it kind of backfired on him tonight. So I expect him to clean it up. You know what I'm saying, as SEC play starts. So
That's what's up.
Tonka Todd, what's going on with you, man? We ain't seen you in here in a minute.
Yeah, I shouldn't have tapped in. I don't know how long I can last, but I'm here.
We're good to see
I
you,
can't
man.
speak to the. I can't. Well, thanks, man. It's good to be seen. I can't speak too much on the basketball because honestly, I don't know much about that sport, right?
That's not your thing. I get it.
It's straightened out, but we'll see. As far as football goes, I've been in the situations on the sidelines. Things get heated between players, and things get heated between coaches and players. But when as a coordinator in semi-pro football, if I had especially one of my studs come up to me and say, "Hey, coach, this is what's happening," I'm not going to tell him to shut up and play. I'm going to listen to him because they out there, I'm not. They see things I can't. My point of view on the field is from the sidelines. Their point of view is in the trenches under fire. So you have to understand that as a coach and respect that enough to listen to the man and then stand up for him. And Coach Pittman didn't do that. All he's done is play favoritism. The fact he wants Hudson Clark back is me. The only reason why I would even think he would want Hudson Clark back is to maybe bring him in as a graduate assistant to get him involved in coaching. Because let's face it, those that can't coach, I'm a prime example of that, right? So.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I would bring him back, but he ain't worth no scholarship. Hudson.
Hey, Tonka, we lost you, man. You stopped talking there, so you froze up a little bit.
Yeah, he froze up.
Yeah, he froze.
I understand what he was saying though.
Yeah.
I don't know why Mbake won't come on. He's still in the comments, man. Tap in, baby. It's the barbershop, man. Come get your fade, baby.
Come on, kick it with us, man. One thing about us, man, we not gonna try to, expose you. We just wanna sometimes we just want to chop it up, man. We ain't trying to mess up nothing because we know you gotta go somewhere else. Dog. We ain't trying to make you be labeled as a troublemaker or nothing like that, man. So we just like to kick it and talk, man.
Come clear your name.
And for any other players that's out there watching, we know y'all watching. Y'all can come kick it over here with us, man. We always keep it clean. We ain't gonna never put you in no compromising position, but we are gonna give you a platform to have a voice. So y'all welcome to come tap in the comments. You're welcome to come on and jump on with us, man. Hit us up in the DMs, man. That's what all your other partners doing. Hit us up in the DMs, man. Whatever you tell us, man, is between us. It's for us and for everybody else. It's word on the street, and we gonna never expose you. Let's go.
Hey, I got something to say about the Sam Mayo and KJ. Don't y'all know KJ got more players that went in the transfer portal under his watch than he do playing in the NFL? But he our record holder.
Hey, man. Hey,
y'all do realize that, right?
The thing about it, though, Box, is you ain't going to get no pushback about KJ at this point. He gone. He gone. And honestly.
No, that's well, okay. You say he gone, right? Well, Poo Paul gone. Let's move on to something else.
But
Poo Paul. Hey, we don't even know where KJ going. Poo Paul went to our arch rival.
Hey, let me ask you this, Box. As a man, right? Somebody do you wrong. Yeah. Somebody do you wrong. What you want?
In the car business, and G Holmes know this. If another salesperson pisses me off, you know what I do? I don't talk about it. I just put cars on the board because the more cars you put on the board, the more they get pissed off.
So guess what? The way you do that in football is you get a win. I come back to your place. I come back to your place because Arkansas play Ole Miss in Fayetteville. I come back to your place next year, and I'm motivated to drop them things on your head. That's all we say.
What Poo Paul should have. You know what Poo Paul should have did when the Christian man cussed him out? He should have went and got 25 tackles. He should have went and got 25 tackles the next game. That's how you shut him up.
I mean,
that's how you shut somebody up.
Mm-hmm.
It's also easier said than done.
Yeah.
It ain't that hard.
Let me ask everybody this. Okay, everybody's upset about Poo Paul. I'm not. I understand why the young man left. I don't blame him for leaving. Okay. One person, and I want y'all to tell me who on the linebacking core I'm describing. Okay. Poor vision, poor eye discipline, can't get off a block, can't tackle unless they submarine diving.
Who are you talking about?
Gets lost in the wash, can't cover in zone, can't cover in man. Who am I talking about?
Hudson Clark?
No, I'm talking
linebacker.
All linebackers. Who am I talking about?
You either talking about Jordan Crook or you talking about Greer.
I think you're talking about those two. I hope you're not talking about Poo Paul because I'm ready to argue tonight.
I think he's talking about Poo Paul. He's making a point.
What I'm saying is what I just described is the entire linebacking core.
Dang. Oh man, he didn't miss.
I get what you're saying. We had poor technique due to the fact that I feel like we didn't truly have, we coming from having Mike Shure. He was with Odom. We had an actual linebacker coach. If you look at our defensive staff this last season, they are really DB coaches. Like none of those guys specialize in linebacker position. So I will say that the play did get a little sloppy. So on that half, I get what you're saying for sure.
I ain't gonna agree with that because of what Greer came in. Greer balled out. He was just hurt.
Greer slow as dirt too, though.
Yeah, that boy slow. That boy slow.
He's slow. He slow as dirt, but then he get an INT off a pick this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a pick 6.
Yeah.
He can play
His
sideline to
first, I think
sideline
his
too.
first
But
play.
We don't know how good he
Yeah,
is because
yeah.
guess what? He didn't play. We didn't really see him. So we don't know how good he is.
Because of a healthy that was because of a healthy balance of a linebacker room. And when guys can't get their foot out on the field, that kind of shows. So we had a rotation about 3-4 linebackers, and you're not seeing the field but 10, 15 plays a game, you know what I'm saying? You can't really get your groove. So I
Okay,
think
so
that had a little bit to do with it too.
about linebackers in the SEC. Okay, this is what you have to have. Okay, you cannot have undersized linebackers. Period. End of story. If your guy is under 6 foot,
Correct.
he don't need to be in the SEC. I don't care how much you weigh. If you're under 6 foot, you don't need to be in the SEC. I would go so far as to say if you're under 6'2", you don't belong in the SEC. Arkansas keeps recruiting these guys that are 6 foot, 5'11", 6'1", coming out of high school, weighing what? 220, built like running backs. That is not a linebacker in the SEC. Okay. And what happens when you're that size and a big offensive lineman comes up on you to block? You're going to disappear quick, fast, in a hurry. When you try to shoot a gap and there's that wash in the middle of the field in the trenches, what's going to happen? You finna disappear because you ain't got enough butt in your britches to do anything else about it. Poo Paul is a great guy, but he's going to do at Ole Miss like he did at Arkansas, which is get lost in the wash, can't get off a block, can't cover in zone. Same with Jordan Crook. It ain't nothing about those two guys. It's just they ain't SEC material. And I love Poo Paul, and I love Poo Paul's daddy. And was Poo Paul done dirty? Abso-freaking-lutely yes. And I don't blame him for leaving. But Poo Paul's son, I called you D2 the last time I was on here because you're not SEC caliber. Sorry, you're not. You're too light in them loafers. I'm sorry. Go to a G5. Go to the ACC if you want to play that kind of ball because this is grown man ball in the SEC. Okay, we ain't got time for no little peewee guys. All right, that's just how that is. Period. End of story.
Hey, I think DZ will argue that.
With a caveat, with a caveat, man. That's with a caveat. I've seen plenty of undersized guys make a living.
Yeah,
you know, at the next
London
level.
Fletcher.
And
London Fletcher was a beast.
I got people who are witness to. I got people who are witness to that. So, I mean, but
right.
You absolutely correct. Hey, you absolutely correct.
Look at what undersized linebackers have in front of them if they're successful. They, number one, have a nose that can command a double team. They have a 3 technique. That means defensive tackle, like Warren Sapp is a 3 technique, okay? They got somebody there that demands attention, okay? Those guys are there to keep blockers off of the pocket, contain the quarterback, and keep linemen off linebackers. Okay, so if you can do that, then yeah, you can showcase your athletic abilities, right? But is that the case at Arkansas? No, it's not.
Okay, well, hold on now. Double O, let's hear your rebuttal to that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, he got me on that one, man. I ain't had no comeback. I went. Hey, he got me, dog. He got me, dog. Hey, I tried to put up a fight. Hey, he can't. The man is a coach, man. He talking that ball, so I gotta come prepared next time, man. Todd, he put me in my place, dog. So I'm gonna make sure I come with some heat next time, man.
Saying a man is small at linebacker is not a defense. I mean, there's been plenty 6 foot linebackers that's been great. You know, London Fletcher. London Fletcher was an absolute dog. I mean, he was only 6 foot. What's my guy who used to play for the Bears, but he played for the Ravens now? I can't think of his name. He ain't but like 6'1", 6'2". Man, what is his name? We traded him. Come on.
Roquan Smith.
Roquan Smith. Being If you ain't 6'4", 6'5", you can't be a good linebacker? No. That's ludicrous talk. That's crazy. Because London Fletcher,
Right.
who
It's all about
I don't even know how tall
It's
he
all
was. He
about
may have not been 6 foot tall, but he was a beast.
But the point
people
is,
saying
he was given the freedom by his defensive line to be a beast, OD. Arkansas doesn't have the defensive line to allow players like Poo Paul, like Jordan Crook, like the rest of the linebackers we have. We don't have the defensive line needed to let them boys eat. That's the problem.
Hey, somebody got
Hey,
some real
Todd,
feedback
I'm
going
gonna
on.
finish with
Click and
this.
pin or something. I don't know who doing it, but we gotta clean that up.
I don't know who that is. Name me. But your boy,
Hey, Todd, I was just
London Fletcher, he was 5'10".
Bingo.
He was 5'10", 245 pounds, and he ran a 4.38 in the 40.
Hey, but you know where they come from? They come from the heart. But to Tonka Todd's point, man, you're not gonna get too many opportunities at the next level. Basically, what Todd is saying. So I feel like he gonna make the best out of any situation because of what's right here. But as far as the next level, he's kind of limited on his chances. So I agree with Todd. But never underestimate somebody's heart though.
Drake Green.
So.
Drake. Somebody put in the comments. Drake Greenlaw, 6 feet tall. Poo Paul, 6'2". Come on, man.
Hey,
you
Greenlaw
can't,
just coming off a payday.
You can't put guys in a box and say you too light because your D line sucks. I mean, he can't control that. You give me a good D line, like you said, Tonka, and give me the freedom to do what I do. So guess what? He probably gonna look real good in Ole Miss.
Bro.
I doubt that too.
Hold on. I'm bringing some more facts because Tonka Todd said 6'1". They shouldn't be in the SEC. Ray Lewis was 6'1".
He went to Miami.
Was 6'1" and ran a 4.58. So don't say that. I mean, so talk about. I mean, you might need to take that part of it out. That you got to at least be 6'2".
No, because let's look at what happened to Ray Lewis when he went to the pros. He tried to get himself traded from the Ravens. Why is that? I'll answer that because he said it multiple times in interviews. They didn't have a nose tackle to keep the guard off of him to let him eat. See, the front seven work hand in hand, okay? And what's happening, what I'm saying is Arkansas does not have the personnel needed to run the type of defense T. Will is trying to run. All right, you got a bunch of square pegs trying to fit them in a round hole. Period. End of story. It's the same thing that happened on offense with Enos. Okay, they had good guys, but they wasn't able to put them in the right position because they didn't have the right guys in front of them.
I'm gonna say this. I think you have right and
continue again this year.
All right,
you have right and you have wrong. Simply because, yes, of course, you do want a big D line that can soak up some of those blocks. That part I completely agree with. But the size argument, I don't. It's not about size. It's about how well can you read and react, and how's your technique. That's the bigger thing. If you know how to get yourself in the right position, I don't think a couple of inches matter either way. I think it's all about where you are. And like you said, those D linemen soaking up that, you know what I'm saying, those blocks.
But when Poo Paul was hit with the...
Hey, Tonka, let Box talk. Go ahead, Box.
I think everybody in the NFL ain't 6'5", 250 pounds, first off. And you can be 6'5", you can be 6'5", 260 pounds. If you ain't got the heart, it don't matter. In front of you.
Man,
heart when you play in linebacker position. If you 6'5", 260 pounds, because we done had some small linebackers, they was tough as nails. They got the job done. When you playing linebacker, you ain't got to be 6'5", 260 pounds, 250 pounds. You just got to have the heart and the will and the smarts to play that position.
Well, Box, let me ask you this. Did you see any of those attributes in the linebackers this year at Arkansas? Did they have heart? Yeah, but were they able to come off block? Were they able to not get lost in the wash? How many times did you see Poo Paul disengage from a guard and go hit somebody in the backfield? How many times did you see any
Okay,
linebacker
well
disengage?
let me let me ask you this, Uncle Todd, since you know football. How many times our
Mhm.
defense come up with a great stop? Linebacker play too. You can't say it's the defensive line and the D-backs playing defense. The linebackers playing defense too. Same linebackers you saying was trash. They was involved in that stopping people and playing good defense.
Yeah, they were able to get in the backfield once. The only time Arkansas got any pressure with their linebackers, man, is when they came up the A gap on a green dog, got the delayed linebacker blitz. Okay, that's what that is. That's the only time they ever got any pressure. Any other time was simply because of gap. Offensive line broke down and gap contained and allowed Poo Paul to come in and submarine tackle somebody. That's the only time. Otherwise, our linebackers were getting beat on the outside. They were getting lost in the wash trying to come up and plug on the inside because they didn't have the help up front to be able to do what they normally would do.
I want to ask you something, Tucker Todd. I want you to go back and watch since you're a football guru. Watch how many times the tight end actually caught passes going across the middle. Them linebacker positions. All you know is football, and you my guy.
Yeah, well,
Go watch and see how many times the opponent tight end caught passes around the middle. That's a tight end cover. I understand we ain't had the greatest tight ends, but they ain't trash like you trying to make them out to be either.
I'm not talking about
let me jump in real quick, guys. I got a special guest on the hotline. He called in because he wanted to talk to y'all about this right here. And when I say special guest, he a special guest. Hey, go ahead and cook for him.
Hey, what's up, fellas? I don't know y'all by name, but I just want to say I love the show. Tonka Todd, I wanna
introduce yourself.
I wanna talk to you.
Nah.
I ain't gotta say who I am, but guess what? I'm a coach though. So the other guy, he couldn't talk to Tonka Todd because he said he wasn't a coach, right? Okay, check this out, Tonka Todd. I like you now what you be talking about, but tonight you kind of talking out of both sides of your mouth because it's not the linebacker's fault if they getting in the wash. It's the defensive line fault if you getting caught up in the wash. Not because you even said it yourself. It's not the size of the linebacker. Also, when you say they can't cover, I put that in the same category as PFF. What I mean by that, we don't even kind of go with that, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. How can a math teacher grade a spelling test? You represent math, not spelling. So basically what I'm saying, PFF, how you gonna grade this kid on a defense you don't even know what he called? You don't even know what checks were being made. If you look at Arkansas football this year, look how many times they had to wait on the call like we were playing offense on defense. On defense, you know why? And I'm going to tell you something. Last year, defense really was kind of better. You know why? Because they picked their ears back with one call, one basic defense, and they played that. With the defense that we played this year, the reason it was better statistically is because we had better athletes on the back end. That was the only thing that really set them apart. Now, when you want to talk that coach talk, we could talk all night long. But there's one thing about it. You cannot say those guys are not SEC linebackers. Poo Paul made All-American his first year. Poo Paul had 62 tackles and was coming in just on third down. Made all SEC every year he was there and was honorable mention this year. He was honorable mention this year, and check this out. Second on the team in tackles and missed 8 quarters. He missed 2 quarters. He missed 2 quarters when he got for targeting. He missed 2 quarters when he got hurt at Ole Miss, and he missed the whole game when he was out for the next game with the concussion. He did not play against Alabama. Jordan Crook, another great player. So I'm going to tell you something about those 6'4", 6'5" linebackers that you like. they'll get caught up in the wash way easier. They'll get caught up in if you don't have a defensive line that doing what they're supposed to be doing. The defensive line was supposed to be our catalyst this year. But you know why they thought they was our catalyst? Because we were going against the worst offensive line in college football. So when they went up against a real offensive line, they got crashed. Now reality set in. So what gonna have to happen is this. If you know football, see, I know every position. If I'm a guard and a center, if I see that you can handle a nose guard, I'm not gonna even chip the center. I'm not gonna even chip the nose guard. I'm going straight to the LB. Also, this right here is what really finna get you. You remember I was talking about those PFF grades and missing tackles and stuff like that?
Yeah, they
What if your coach graded you on? You do not share when you got to take on the block every time. You got to take on the block. You don't dip your shoulder. You don't dip your shoulder and you make a play. You don't get skinny and make a play. You got to take on that block. Check this out right here. So if everybody is taught to take on the block, who in the hell gonna make the tackle? You see what I'm saying? If everybody taught, if all your linebackers are taught, you got when that guard or that tackle comes at you, you got to take on that block. It don't work like that. I gotta let my football players be football players. Notice the difference last year in Poo Paul and Jordan Crook when they were playing fast, how many sacks and stuff they had. Notice how much they had to think and play this year. Because it was so many checks that were coming in, and by the time you look around, that's why the Missouri tight end was running straight down the field by itself. But guess what? A lot of people say, oh man, that was Jordan Crook's fault or that was Poo Paul's fault. They was the linebackers that was over there. What if he was supposed to be the spy on the quarterback? Because a running back in your front seven is what first? Run first, right? If that tight end release, what's your safety that's supposed to be coming down? You get tired of hearing my fault. No, you should know football and know the play. See, that's why and I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you. This is Poo Paul's dad. This is who it is. I put it out there because I listen to y'all guys talk. I listen to the people in Arkansas. I listen to what they say, but half of them don't know nothing they talking about. But all this stuff these guys said tonight, I don't know where they got that information from, but they dead right. They are dead right. But all that information that they got, I don't know how they got it. What barbershop they went to, they dead right. But the thing about it is this. But the thing about it is this. Man, you got to know football. You got to know football before you can talk. And before I can go in to tell you a job in engineering, I better have took my behind to Georgia Tech or somewhere to engineering school. Because if I don't, I got to sit back and I got to listen. And I sit there and I ask my son, man, why are you playing so slow, man? You weren't playing like that. Man, we might have one call, but it might be 4 checks to it. That's nothing against Coach T. Will. Now, one good point you made, one great point you made, he did not have the personnel to run that defense because a lot of them guys wasn't no dogs like that now. And that's not knocking nobody. That's not knocking nobody. Some of those offensive lines were just better, and it showed. And you know that's pretty much my spiel on it, bro. Like, and I love Arkansas, and I think the fans deserve a winning program. I think they do. I really think they. I know they do. Y'all are the pro football team there, but I just hate to hear like when people kind of talk stuff that they really don't know what they're talking about. You know, like, and sometimes it's not your fault because you're not there. I'm not there. But if I'm a coach and I know football, I kind of know, like, dang, I see why, you know what I'm saying? Because I would ask my son, I ask any other, anybody else, even when we was in high school, man, why you just didn't pick up the tight end and be a football player? Then I get points taken off for that. I can't do that. I just can't do that. I got to be the chess piece. When you get to college football, you're a chess piece. Sometimes you can't be an athlete. But just like you said about him going to Ole Miss, I want you to do me a favor, and I'm gonna let y'all have the show. Watch how fast, and I'll come on and do whatever you want me to do. If he don't probably lead the SEC in tackling, he'll be back on that Buckets Award list, and he'll probably lead the SEC in tackles. I'm willing to bet you whatever you want to bet on.
Hey, Pop, I ride with you, man. It's G Holmes, aka
I'm
Big
telling
Sexy.
you.
Hey, man, I ride with
Got
you. I'm riding with you.
Hey, can I
I'm
say
telling
something to
you,
Pops?
man. Yeah.
Hey,
Go
Pops,
ahead.
can I say something to you?
Go ahead.
Hey, I hate
Yes,
that your son. I
anything
hate
you
that.
want to say, bro.
I hate that your son left. Wish he had stayed. But I hope y'all get mollywop by us next year.
The only thing, hey, and guess what, though, bro?
Just
like
being
I tell
honest.
everybody, and I understand that. I totally understand that. It probably ain't gonna happen, but I understand. You know what I'm
That's
saying? And I
okay.
respect that.
Hey, I
respect
hope
that
y'all
too.
get mollywop. I hope y'all get mollywop and want to come back to Arkansas.
Right.
Just one game a year.
I respect
Man,
that, bro. I respect
Man,
that.
I appreciate you
But like I
tapping
say,
in.
man, and everything that I just, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. Everything that I just told you, man, that's just my opinion on my football take. And like I say, that anything else is just, you know, what y'all was talking about earlier. Some of that stuff dealing with my son, I can't say that was some good information. I can't. That sounds about right because I'm not there either. But in no kind of form or fashion, bro, would I try to tarnish Arkansas? Would I try to talk about the fans? It ain't nothing about me bashing nobody, bro. It's just about me coming out of the coaches forum and being in a father's forum and protecting my son because I know what I got in him.
That's facts.
And he know what he got in himself.
Man,
and I
that's
appreciate
facts,
y'all, man. That's about it, man.
Hey, we appreciate you
man,
coming on and talking your talk, man.
Man, that's
Oh,
all.
yeah.
Hey, we don't care where your son play, man. Pops, you always welcome on the Woo Pig podcast and come to the barbershop. You know how we get down, baby.
Got you. I got you. I appreciate it, man.
All right, we appreciate it. Hey, you have a good night, man.
All right, y'all have
I
happy
guarantee
holidays.
you. I guarantee you there's a chance he might do better at Ole Miss if Ole Miss's defensive line is better than what he played behind at Arkansas. But if not,
I mean,
and
let's be realistic.
that ain't on him either. That ain't him.
Man.
That's just trying to play chess with checker pieces. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna say this before we get into the next. Before we keep this discussion going. Hey, man, shout out to Poo Paul Pops, man. Thank you for coming and kicking it with us on the Woo Pig podcast. Also, we got 226 people in here. Hey, if you ain't hit the like button, hey, do us a favor, hit the like button. Let us know you appreciate the content we bringing to you guys. As you can see, players rocking with us, parents rocking with us. We bringing you the real. We ain't telling you what we think. We really talking to y'all. We got some people that's fooling with us, man. But I got some house cleaning to do. I got some super chats I missed, man. Let's see here. What did I get? This was Boss Hog. Hey, I apologize, Boss Hog, but the conversation just got away from us, man. Dre Greenlaw wasn't big. Boss Hog, every position group had a bad technique. Boss Hog, talk, Dad. He said what he said.
What he said.
Man. Shout out to Boss Hog, baby, for always supporting the Woo Pig podcast, man. Now, back to y'all. Oh man, I'm my bad. I forgot I had Woo Pig in the green room back there. All right, man. The floor is y'all's. Say what you had to say, Tonka.
Oh no, I've got to get out of here because the disability is calling, so I got to go deal with that.
Okay.
No,
All right.
I'm not drunk. And also, Wyatt Peters, Poo Paul did not leave because of money. Okay,
No.
Poo Paul
You missed
left
the first part of
because
the
he
show
was
if you did.
disrespected on many different levels, and I don't blame him for leaving one iota. and I wish the young man the best. But like I said, Arkansas defense this year was trying to play chess with checker pieces,
Yeah.
and they just didn't have the personnel to do what they needed to do. And with that, I'm out.
All right,
talking.
Take
Take care.
Hope you get through
Hey,
it,
why
brother.
you got to rewind back? You got to go back and watch a part of the show after we start talking about basketball. We laid it all out, so it's out there. So just go back and watch that, and you'll see Pooh didn't leave because of the money. Pooh was probably one of the lowest paid players for NIL on the team.
Yeah.
So put that out there. All right, we missing somebody. Woo Pig, you still? Hey, hold up. We gonna go to Box next, man. I got a question I want to do around the horn, man.
Let's get it.
What y'all think of? What you think about what his pops had to say?
I think it was respectful. He got a lot of love for Arkansas. You can tell. I don't think it's something that he just really, really wanted his son to do, but it's something his son had to do. And I think what he said is a direct reflection of what we've been saying all year. Pittman ain't the man for the job.
Deezy?
Yeah, I think if you combine what Daddy Paul said with our leaker from the earlier information in the show, it's just Pittman. I've lost the little hope that I did have in Pittman is even more gone now. It's just you treating players bad, good players at that. And it's a lot of stuff that we said in the middle of the season. We said whoever is scouting talent for the Razorbacks is missing out on a lot of guys. Why are these guys just now touching the field week 7, week 8? Like what's going on? And now that we starting to get all these different, facts about why that actually was, it just made me feel like hopeless as a Hog fan. It's like it makes it even worse that Yurchek brought this man back. Because why? I think if anybody would have listened to the players, Pittman wouldn't have been back. But it let me know that the organization just not listening to the players. They got too much faith in Pittman. And that's the kind of moral of the story that I'm getting from just hearing everything from everybody.
I don't know if Woo Pig even on the line with us right now. Guess not.
Okay.
G, he'll be back. What you think about what Papa Pooh had to say, man?
Yo, this is what, man, big ups to Pops, man. This is what I think, man. Anytime a parent, you have a kid that you send off to college as a young man or a young woman, but we're talking about football, so we're talking about as a young man, you trust they come into your home when they recruit your son. They come into your home and they tell you, "Hey, man, you're gonna give me a boy, and I'm gonna give you back a man, and I'm gonna train him and discipline him in a way that's gonna be beneficial for him, not just in the game, but in the game of life." So these parents that rock with us, they trust. You have to be all of us are parents. You trust people that you let your kids deal with. And you have, a lot of these people are coming from out of state. They send their kids out of state and they trust that these people are going to do the right thing. So I can hear the passion in Pop's voice. He's also a coach, so he understands how to be the leader of men, and he trusted other people to be a leader of his son. I can hear that in his voice. I can hear the passion in his voice. He ain't upset. You know how we talk. That's passion. It wasn't anger. That's passion. He has a passion for the game. He has love for his son, and those two things combined. I mean, when you know a situation isn't conducive for your son, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that. You have a very talented son. He can go big. I mean, he could be playing football on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Given he's in the right situation. So big ups to Pops. Big ups to Poo Paul. Man, I know you're gonna be playing against us. I hope we beat y'all, but I'm still gonna rock with you, man. That's just how I roll.
Hey, we gonna come get you here in a second. Box, give me just a quick second. Hey, just like Camo Gang said, I'm co-signing the source, man. Hey, he was spitting facts, and it is what it is. And I wish him nothing but success. Every player that left the Hogs, I wish them success, man. I don't wish nothing bad on anybody who played at the University of Arkansas. Hey, sometimes coaches just make bad decisions, man. Just
we
like
Hog fans at the end of the day.
Yeah, just like they benched the guy Hudson Clark took over. Now he's one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL.
Exactly.
Sometimes coaches make bad decisions, man. It is what it is. Hey, Box, we gonna come to you. Then we gonna come to Woo Pig. And I'm just saying popped into the chat. We gonna get him next. Box, go ahead.
All
You
right.
ready, man?
I'm
He's
just
on
gonna
you.
I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I really don't care what the daddy said. He played for Ole Miss now. I don't care. Honestly, I really don't care. He's the enemy now. I was trying to be nice. He's the enemy there. I don't care what the daddy said. You gotta love Arkansas, you left.
Well, I love
don't
Box
care
whatsoever.
You bye-bye. Kick y'all ASS next year, and I hope your son get no tackles. Honestly, hey, because this what I'm telling y'all. Hey, there's a lot of players that could have left. They didn't. One of them was on last show.
Yeah.
You left us. Jackie Robinson didn't leave when it got hard. He stayed there and grinded through it.
Box.
A whole lot tougher time than Paul Poo did. I mean, you left. I don't care what none of these guys say. I was being nice. You an enemy now. You had old piss. I hope we kick your piss out of you next year. So I don't care what he say.
Hey, I think everybody in this room hope that. Everybody on this show right now, we want that. We want them to win.
Oh man!
So I appreciate you coming on. And I ain't got no hate for you, but you left us. I mean, you don't give a damn about us. Excuse my language. And when you don't give a damn about the Arkansas people, we don't care about you.
Hey, that's my box.
So I appreciate everybody. Hey, I appreciate everybody to stay. I appreciate everybody to coming. Forget everybody who left.
Hey, I'm gonna say this because I'm always the guy in the middle, man. It's the bad little brother, man. I see it from both sides of the fence. You feel me? I agree with Box. It's a part of me that's like, man, you know what? You got to do what's best for you, and we got to do what's best for us. So you know what I'm saying? Do what you do, but I keep it real too. Like, it's a little bit of justice in me. So if Poo Paul was wrong, I'm gonna always go for the guy, you know what I'm saying, that really he get what he deserved. And I know he gonna get what he deserves. So I just want to quick around the clock. Do y'all think Poo Paul is gonna have a better season next year? Yes or no? This will be our last time talking about it. I know y'all tired of talking about him, but I just want to know yes or no. And I say yes. Oh man, stranger danger. My boy been on another retreat.
Y'all know what?
Hold on, man. Before y'all get in, I gotta read my super chat, man. I got a super chat from Mandingo Jr. He says, "Man, you gotta love Box, man." They appreciate you supporting the channel, man.
Hey, man, and they said we gotta get. OD is gonna put the microphone in the mail Monday.
I already put it in the mail. I sent it to UG.
Okay, bet. They talking about we didn't get Box a mic. We gonna get him a mic, man. We gonna.
No, it's already in the mail.
All right, say less.
Hey man, we got to get. I'm just saying on the deal, man. He been MIA. We ain't seen him.
Man, where you been?
You know, Box and I'm just saying don't like each other. So this is gonna be must see TV right here. Not in real life, they don't like each other. Just they adversaries on they views of players on the Hogs team.
We'll say this.
I don't know him, so
that's why I just had to preface that. Him.
Exactly. Their opinions hate each other.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Brian hate my opinions.
I'm just
But,
saying, we waiting on you to chime in, man.
But yeah, man, me and my old lady, we've been moving into a new digs and stuff over here in St. Louis. And so, I was just caught up in a lot of that. And then, but I had to call in tonight. I had to congratulate Box and G Holmes for leading this successful campaign to get KJ out of Arkansas. So now that it's all it's all been successfully accomplished, you know what I mean? I just want to wish KJ the best. Because again, I felt like the guy got done dirty in Arkansas. And particularly with this year. And it was kind of pointless to keep coming in week by week and arguing the same, points about, who's to blame for how the season turned out and stuff like that. But for me, at the end of the day, over the 2 years that the guy was a starter before this year, he proved he was a player. And to leave here with all of the records in every statistical category, and that's just passing, not to mention running. And I hear people say, oh, he didn't win none. Well, he had 2 winning seasons. He took us to 2 bowl wins after, the whole Chad Morris debacle. And then, you have 1 bad season because of and now one thing I will agree with Box on is Pittman is the problem. And even with getting Petrino back in the picture, everything should be fine next year. Because one thing I say about Petrino is, he a good enough coach that he gonna get production out of any quarterback. I mean, and so they shouldn't have any problems with the offense next year, in the passing game and stuff like that. Now, whether he can fix the running game and the offensive line, we'll see. But the quality control overall within the team, where, like now, we had Poo Paul's dad calling in about some problems that, his son had and why he left. And a lot of those are like quality control issues that start at the top. You don't have good quality control overall in the program, and you're going to have problems like this. But going into next season, we'll see. Like I said, the offense should be fine. Now, will the defense continue to, trend in the right direction? Having, the guys in place for a second year, we'll see what they get in out of the portal. And one thing I say about the portal, too, people got to remember, we got Drew Sanders and a lot of the 5-star guys we got recently, Landon Jackson, the D-back we got out of Georgia, Matt Landers. A lot of them guys came to Arkansas late in the portal season. So it's not about what happens early. Now, what Arkansas can do, going forward as the whole thing plays out to fill the holes, to fill in for the guys that left, we'll see. But at the end of the day, my thing is, I don't think talent is the problem at Arkansas. It's the coaching. And if they get that straightened out, that would fix it. But with Sam at the helm, I'm kind of like Deezy. I don't have the faith I used to in him that he can fix it and get everything right.
Okay. Hey, we appreciate it, man. Thanks. You've been gone for a while, so we got to go to Box. I got one thing before we go to Box. Hey, we need 42 likes to get to 200. That'll be our first time getting to 200 likes. If you ain't hit the like button, make sure you hit that like button for us. We need that. Help us do that. Box, you got something to say, man, so let's get it.
I know he got something to say.
I forgot I had you muted. Hold on.
With Box.
There you go.
Hey, I don't know my guy name, but I'm gonna take a
I'm
shot
just
for
saying.
your boy KJ. I'm finna take a shot for your boy KJ. I'm just saying. This for KJ. Now get out of here. Get out of here.
Hey, man. Well,
let me say this. My prediction is KJ gonna be the next Tavares Jackson.
Oh my goodness.
They ran him off the hill back in the day under Houston Nutt. He might even have to go to a lower school to get his credentials back. I do predict that he eventually is going to make it into the NFL and he's going to have a solid career. I don't think he's going to be no great star, but I can say the same thing for all the other quarterbacks that Bobby Petrino put in the NFL. None of them ever amounted to much. And so, but if you want to ask me, KJ is better than Ryan Mallett and all the other guys.
Whoa, you going too far, bro. You went too far.
Whatever. We shall.
Bruh. You big dummy. Stop the cap. Bruh.
Come on, man.
Stop it, bro.
Help me. Help me.
Let me say this too.
We gonna hit the mute button on you for that comments, man. That was just blasphemy right there.
That's blasphemy.
Shout out to Big Man Ross toward the shipping of the box for Mike. We got him on that. We appreciate you, Big Man Ross. And then Big Man Ross also said, hit the like button. Now,
man, hit the like button.
Hit the like button, man. We need 30 likes, man. Where you at? Help us out.
The next Tavares Jackson?
No. He said KJ better than Ryan Mallett. Did I hear that right? Is that what he said?
That's what he said, man.
Bruh, you smoking on that good. Come on.
That dude really hate he really hate me to say that.
Oh my God, bruh.
Cocaine is a powerful drug.
Explain. I'm just saying, please explain yourself in less than 1 minute, man. We got 6 minutes left on the show. You got 1 minute to explain yourself.
Yeah. 1 minute. Start now.
KJ is already at the top of every statistical category as a quarterback in Arkansas. He's beaten them all. He's proven himself. Ryan Mallett, he made the NFL, but he didn't do anything in the NFL really. The greatest quarterback coming out of Arkansas is Joe Ferguson. For all of y'all too young to remember. But all these guys that y'all be talking about, Tyler Wilson and all these guys that Petrino put in the NFL, they didn't do nothing. And like I said, they didn't outdo Tavares Jackson. And Tavares Jackson got ran off from the hill because they were Houston Nutt had a national championship team back in the day. And they ran them off, because, Matt Jones is Matt Jones. But even Matt Jones didn't outdo KJ statistically, and he started for 4 years. KJ only had 3. So y'all can put that in your pipe. You smoke that.
Hey, bruh. That was Big Man Ross. Hey, we gonna highlight this right here, and we gonna put that up there, and we gonna get them comments a big old
super trash.
You cannot ever say that. Ryan Mallett was here for 2 years. KJ been here for he been here since he was 16. I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying KJ been a quarterback in Arkansas for I don't know how long. That boy he started when Mario Credit played for the Razorbacks, man. What is you talking about? The dude been here forever.
Not Mario
He should
Credit.
have the records.
and to say he's the best Arkansas Razorback quarterback just because he holds the records? Yeah, maybe statistically, but fundamentally, no, sir. No, sir. I can't
over KJ.
Man, he said Joe Ferguson. Who is Joe Ferguson?
Yo,
I have to go look him up. I
thought there was something only I didn't know.
No, Joe Ferguson. Hey, man.
All-pro NFL quarterback for several years with Buffalo Bills. But yeah, do your research.
Come on, man. That's before. I mean, what did he play in the 60s?
Joe Ferguson played with Jerry Jones, I think.
Oh, come on, bro. I don't care about.
He played in the 70s for the Bills. He was there when OJ was there.
Hey,
but he was all-pro Bills.
Oh,
man.
my.
People
my God. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Joe Ferguson?
Man.
Did they even have they was wearing back then when they was wearing leather helmets with no face guards, right?
Bruh.
Hey,
Come on.
hey, it's a lot of
Hey.
people that. Hey, it's a lot of people that don't like me, but you take the cake, bro, with that comment. You super trash.
Fox,
Hey.
you the only
Hey.
one on the page who knows who Joe Ferguson is. Now you gonna tell me Joe Ferguson went better than Ryan Mallett?
We don't. Who cares? He couldn't.
No,
Joe Ferguson
no,
couldn't do what.
no.
Joe Ferguson is irrelevant. Nobody in this
Yes.
chat probably cares about Joe Ferguson unless they've been watching the Halls since the '60s, and the majority of us have not. And I'm just saying, you was born in what, 71? You don't know that fool either.
This dude,
Bro,
is
you
crazy.
just lost that. You just lost everybody when you say that KJ is better than Ryan Mallett. That's when you lost there. That's when you should just stop. Honestly.
Yeah, the comments is on your head right now.
They went better than Hornsby.
Hey man, we
Wait,
done. I know he ain't talking about Malik. Hey man, shout out to big man Ross, man. Hey, salute to you, big dog. He is supporting the channel tonight. I said what I said, and we out, baby.
Hey man,
You
I just
absolutely
looked up-
right,
bro,
man. We
So I just
go
looked-
ahead, G.
I just looked up Joe Ferguson. This dude, he passed for 4,431 yards as an Arkansas Razorback. As a junior in 1971, I wasn't born until 1974, and I'm almost 50. You know what I'm saying? And he said, as a junior in 1971, he passed for 2,000 yards and held the school record with 2,203 yards. Come on, man. Are we? He said that, but that record stood until 1997.
You're not gonna mention his NFL stats?
Who cares
Yes,
about
about
the
the
NFL?
NFL stats.
We don't
My
care
mom
about
wasn't
the
even born in
NFL,
'71.
bro. We talking about college. We talking about
We won more than 71.
71. Hey, Box, was you born in 71?
I was born in 72.
See, hey man,
I'm saying?
hey, he gonna talk about Joe Ferguson. We ain't nobody seen Joe Ferguson play. Come on, man. Hey,
You said Joe Ferguson.
Oh,
That dude is 73 years old.
That's
He's the
some-
same age as my daddy.
hey man, I'm gonna say this, man.
Hey,
I appreciate everybody for rocking with us tonight, man. This has been a great show. Hey, Lil Joker said it best. It has been a great show, man. I appreciate everybody for coming in, kicking it with us. Hey,
Yeah, man.
it's been a great show, man. That's all I can say. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hey, on all major platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Follow us over there. Hey, holla at your boys, man. Make sure
We
you
out here.
subscribe. If you ain't like the video on your way out, make sure you like the video, man.
Like the
We
video,
already know
man.
you've been commenting. We got 723 comments, but we only got 181 likes. I need 19, maybe. Hook us up on your way out. Hey,
Let's get it.
Deezy, you got anything you want to say to him?
Man, I just want to, extend the hand. This is a place where the fans can say whatever's on their mind. Y'all see all these crazy characters we have every episode. But not only that, any type of players, parents, this is a safe place for anybody Razorback, anything Razorback, past, present, future. Come clear your name. Come clear your family member name. This you're not going to find a place like this. And, I'm just glad to be a part of it, man. And I'm glad to be a part of it because of all y'all watching. Y'all really make this thing fun for us every single night. So appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button.
Yo, it's your boy G Holmes, man. First things first, as we get out of here, man, we always like to give thanks to our sponsor, 3M Electric. They are this electrical contractor that's serving Northwest Arkansas as a trusted commercial and residential. They're electrical contractor. They are a SDVOSB, which means they are a service disabled veteran-owned small business. These guys are reliable and dependable. No job is too big or too small. So when it comes to any one of your electrical needs, give them a call. That number is 479-408-9865. That number again is 479-408-9865. 9865. Thank you, 3M Electric. Hey, yo, it was a great show, man. We got our bellies full out here tonight. Hey, Woo Pig was cooking, man. The pig pen, man, the hog pen, they was cooking. Man, Paul called in, man. He was cooking. Everybody, man, our plates are full. And we thank you. So with that.
One moment, G, before you say that last part. Hey, shout out to Shaheed Mustafa. Hey, he became a live stream warrior, man. Thank you for becoming a member, man. We appreciate you.
Hey, appreciate you, dog. Hey, man. And with that, y'all know what it is, baby. I said what I said.
Oh my God.
And we out.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bad.